Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. Just a couple of notes before we dive in. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to add them to the chat. We will field them throughout our session today. If you have any technical issues, I will also add my email in the chat. Additionally, please note that this webinar will be recorded. So for those of you that are new to Prospector or who might not have seen our new interface, Jess Scanlon will walk you through how to set up a trial account, in addition to how to navigate the platform and highlighting features that we've recently added. As a thank you for spending time with us today, we have created an extended trial with a coupon code that you can use at checkout. So I will add that there as well. And to give everyone a little background on Prospector, our founder and CEO, Emily King, was walking the conference floor at PDAC in 2019, and an idea sparked her curiosity. Why is it that we can search, filter, and book a hotel room from across the world, but it's near impossible to search for a tech report that matches a desired interest? So she saw a major need for digital transformation in the mining and metal space. And we needed a simple solution that would allow a search for technical reports with filters with your potential interest. So also without costing a fortune. So like many, Emily was tired of using CDAR as the main source of information and data. So since then, we've created a special successful platform that has defined a new and simplistic process to easily search through tech reports. This in turn has created a beneficial tool for clients looking to increase a variety of different potential growth opportunities. To give you a little introduction to our team, the Prospector team is a very diverse group that brings a variety of expertise and experience in determining how to solve complex problems with simple solutions. Today, I have with me my colleague, Jess Scanlon. Jess brings her industry knowledge and background in geology to the organization. In addition, her unique ability to put a creative spin on industry-related topics and key trends to share with our network. My name's Jess. I am our Director of Sales at Prospector. My background is in software, specifically in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So I'm relatively still new to the industry. I started back with Prospector in 2020. So I'll actually be celebrating my 2-year anniversary up pretty soon. Let's just say it's definitely been an amazing journey to see how far we've come as an organization and what we've been able to accomplish. So how we make mining and metals data simple. Prospector is a web-based application, which means all you need is a license and a web browser. There's no need to download software or anything of that nature. We also have a mobile application that presents data for on-the-go access. So whether you're at a conference, at an offsite meeting, traveling, or in the field, you can quickly access different types of data, quickly search and gather information at your fingertips. We're also a subscription-based platform, so which means all you'll need is a license, and we do create basically a custom fit for your needs. So if you're a single user, multi-user, if you'd like to be an annual, monthly, or if you have different needs for data, whether that be complex to simple, we can also fit those needs. Our interface is very user-friendly, and it has been created to be an all-in-one solution. All you'll need for a search is a country level, project level. You can also get in-depth company overviews, download PDF tech reports, and set filing alerts, and more. So just to go over high level, the data that we cover and the advanced search functionality, we've basically created this to help our clients narrow down on the right target, project, or company. So you can set that search by location, mineral, stage, and resource estimate. And as you start to find potential interests or targets, you can save them to a favorites, making deal flow management much easier. In addition, however you need to interact with our data, we've allowed you to easily download, export, save, and email any information to yourself. And then just quickly, we do cover right now about over 10,000 projects, 2,000 companies on our database. So with that, I'll pause and pass over to Jess for the exciting part. But thank you everyone so far for your participation.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jess. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you all through how to sign up for a free trial. As Jess said, we do have an extended free trial going on just for you all for coming to our awesome webinar. So what you'll do is you'll go to the Start Trial button on prospectorportal.com. So it's just that easy. We pop that open. And then you'll click this Get Started Free button down here. And that's going to take you to our trial page. Once that's open, you can enter your email, first name, last name, etc. And then what you're going to do is you're going to type in the promotion code, which is simple, just that easy. And then you're going to make sure you click this Apply Discount button. And you'll see right there that it registers that promo code. So you definitely want to see that. If you have any technical issues with that, please feel free to email Jessie and she'll get you set up on that. From there, you'll just finish filling everything out, and that's going to send you an email. It may take a little bit to get an email with your registration. So if it doesn't show up right away, don't worry. If it doesn't show up for quite a while, please feel free to email us and let us know that it hasn't shown up, and we'll look into that for you. Once you're signed up for your free trial, it's going to allow you into our web app. Now, as Jesse said, this is a web-based platform. It's no software needed. It syncs seamlessly with our mobile app. You don't have to access it from a software, so you can access it from anywhere, which makes it really nice. So our web-based platform allows you to search projects either within this search bar here. So if you're looking for something specific, like a specific project or company, you can type that in up here, and you'll see it comes up with all of the matching projects as well as mining news. However, one of our most powerful tools is our advanced filter. So if you're looking for a particular project, you can actually, or a particular need to fit your goals, whether that be for investing, product development, etc., you can actually use our advanced filter to find projects that fit that criteria. So again, you can search for a project name right here if you wanted to, but you can actually search by all of these different criteria here. So I'm actually going to let you guys search. Let me pull up a poll here. And I'm going to let you all choose what we search by. So go ahead. That poll should have popped up. I'm going to give you all a minute just here to answer those poll questions. And you guys can choose what we search by. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here. All right. So our poll results, it looks like our region or country is going to be Canada. So we can either scroll or we can type Canada. There we go. All right, our mineral commodity. Ooh, this was a close one. So we had 50% for gold. All right, again, we can scroll or we can just type to make it easier. All righty. And then project stage. Ooh, another really close one. So we are going to do a PEA. So what this is going to do is it's going to bring gold projects in Canada at a PEA stage up. And that's going to show on our nice globe here. If you guys have seen Prospector before, you may not have seen the globe. That's a new feature that we have, and you can spin it around and interact with it just as you did the previous map. All right. So these are all of our gold projects in Canada at a PEA stage that we have in our database here. We can also narrow that down if we wanted to by 1 month, 3 months, but I like to look at all of them personally. Now that brings up, again, these prospector icons on the list. You can interact with these by clicking them. They'll show you a brief summary. And if you click this summary, it's going to take you to that project. We also have the projects listed over here. Ooh, there we go. And we can click projects and we can either export them to CSV, we can add them to a list or add tags. So by clicking this box up here, we can add them all, or if we just want specific ones like Brewery Creek, Caribou Gold, etc. Just a heads up, all of these are just example projects. We're not promoting projects in any way. We don't recommend them, just have some projects here for examples. So we can do that. We can export that to CSV. We can add these to a list. So I'm going to go ahead and add these to my Canadian Gold Projects list, but we can also create a new list. Save changes there, and you can see item added to lists. You can also add tags. So we can add Canada. and gold. And that's going to create projects and tags that we can access easily later, either on the web app or on our mobile app, which I'll show you in a bit. So let's go ahead and pick a project here. We can scroll down, we can browse around. Let's see. Any of these look interesting? Let's check out Goliath. So again, by clicking that banner that pops up, it's going to bring you into the project page. Now in Prospector, we have project pages and company pages. So this is what the project page looks like, and it's going to tell you a little bit more about the project itself. And again, this may look a little bit different if you haven't used Prospector in a while. We've got lots of new features that have come out recently and lots more coming up that we're very excited about. So we can see we have a short description as well as some little bits of data here. We have our map. Now, again, this is interactive, and I personally like this because I like to see what infrastructure is nearby projects. So we can zoom in and see how close it is to towns, maybe electricity, water, etc., roadways. So that's really handy if you're looking for projects that are near infrastructure. And you can zoom out to get a broader view of where exactly it's at. So I really like that part. On the right-hand side here is our ownership bar. Now, if a project has multiple owners, such as a JV, it's actually going to be split by percentage level. So it gives you a really visual view of how the ownership looks for this particular project. The ownership is also down here. And so we can click on that and take you to the company page, which we'll come back to in just a few minutes. And again, if it's a JV or if the project has any royalties or anything on it, it's also going to show you all that, which is really handy. Scrolling down, we have the technical report right in our database. That means no more searching through CDR, which is fantastic. And we can actually go and view that technical report. Pull it up here. I apologize, my internet's a little bit slow today. There we go. So that brings you right to the technical report right in our project database, which is really nice. Again, you can see the map here and the project that's associated with this technical report. We can also search the technical report by sections. Oh my goodness. There we go. Or you can do either Control F or this handy magnifying glass here. I was going to say microphone, but it's a magnifying glass. So you can search through there. So you can search, I don't know, this one's project name is Goliath. So we can search that, and it's going to bring up all of the information. Just thinking about it, there's obviously a lot of Goliaths in this report. There we go. So 1,400 matching things. So maybe search something a little bit more specific, but that just shows you how it works. So that makes the technical reports really easy to search through. Again, we can go back. We go back to the project page here and scroll down a little bit further. For any projects PEA and above, we pull out the life of mine plan from the technical reports. That's really handy. You can check it all out here, but we've also built out an easy to use NPV calculator. Now, this is great if you see a project that you're interested in, but maybe we don't think that the price of gold is going to be $1,600. Maybe we're thinking maybe it's going to drop $1,200. That's going to do is flex this dial here. It's going to show you the original as well as the increase or decrease of the NPV here. We also have that in flowchart form here. So you can see how those different numbers are going to change based on how you flex these numbers. All of these boxes, you can edit, you can flex, you can change royalties and taxes, etc. So that's really handy for a quick visual. So once we do that, we're going to go down, and we're also going to see mineral resources and reserves. Again, you don't have to search through CDR anymore to find these in the technical reports. So we can see how they change and grow. My internet's frozen. There we go. I apologize for all the technical difficulties here today. All right, there we go. So we can see how the mineral resources compare to their peers, etc. Once we go through all of the project pages, we can easily go to the company page. So it looks like that, and it's going to take us to the company page because you don't invest in projects, you invest in companies, right? So we can easily access the company ownership of this project. And again, it's going to look similar to the project page with a few key differences. So we have a little bit of information about the company, a map with their projects that they're in, stock performance and news. And again, we can adjust all of these. Resources and reserves for the company as a whole, not just on a project basis. And then one of our newest features is the board members and executives. And this is a really cool thing. So we pull this out and we can actually view more about the people. So we can see where they've been, what they've been up to, and make sure that they're people that we want to invest in, because people make up companies. So that's really cool. Makes it really easy to access that data. You don't have to go through the company page, etc. Another feature that we have for company pages is our enhanced company or upgraded company page. So this is for companies that maybe have an IR team that want to spread out their news a little bit further. What we've done is we've linked their social media links so that people can easily find those and follow them on social media, as well as corporate presentations and reports. That's just another spot for them to put them to make those hardworking IR things more easily accessible. So then we're going to go ahead and go back to our web app. So we've looked at project pages, we've looked at company pages. You can also look at companies here. So you can search them, or you can do the same thing and apply an advanced filter, which is really nice. But we can also look at reports. So a lot of us go to CDAR to look at reports, and the searchability of that is not great. So you can actually find all of those technical reports here on Prospector. You don't have to go through them. You can search by words and titles. So let's just say gold. There we go. This is probably going to bring up a lot. But we can also, 9,000 reports with gold in them. You can also apply an advanced filter here. So let's see here. We can do Canada. If you're looking for Canadian specific projects, that's going to bring up 57 reports. And so we can easily find those. We can actually save our search as well. So you just go to this save search, and it's going to show up in your My Prospector tab. And you can also set it to email you. So let's just look up Canada here. And you can choose your frequency, whether you want that emailed daily, if there's any new reports daily, monthly, biweekly, etc. All right. And then one of our newest features is our open text search of news and filings. And this is really exciting because it's not just technical reports that we're pulling in. You can see here, we've got our annual updates, quarterly updates, drill results, technical reports, and more. So if you're looking for something specific, like let's just say, or let's see if I can spell this right. I think that looks right. I always struggle with that. See how much that brings up. So you can see we've got some press releases, some quarterly updates, etc., all relating to porphyry copper. You can even narrow it down by mining style. So let's just say underground gold. There we go. We've got some annual updates, some press releases, etc. So all that's really nice if you're wanting to search through some press releases and see what's happening around the world with mining projects. And then all of that saves seamlessly in our My Prospector tab. So you can see we have some companies saved here as our prospects. We have some projects saved. Once this loads, there we go. So we have some projects saved. We have all of my lists that I like to keep tabs on. And then we have our saved NPV calculations, and then as well as our saved searches. All of that syncs seamlessly with our mobile app, which I'll show you in just a sec. I'm going to switch over to that. Jess, if you want to take over for a minute and tell everybody what's coming up.
Sure. So just a couple of exciting updates to share with everyone. Prospector data is now being used by FactSet in their mining and metals offering for their clients, as well as TMX Group, who is the data provider for the TSX, will be an authorized reseller of Prospector to their existing client base. In addition, some of the upcoming features and functions will be adding his drill hole data, guidance data, M&A data, and a report builder. So lots to look forward to. in those upcoming updates.
All right. So our Prospector mobile app is free for Apple and Android. And it's easy to take with you on the go, which I really like. You can take it in the field to conferences, etc. So it makes it easy for you to find the mining information you're looking for when you need it without having to pull out your giant laptop like I have, which is really nice. So we can see projects. And again, we can go into a project overview. So we can see here a little bit of information about projects, drilling, etc. Again, by clicking on the company, that takes us to the company page, all on the mobile app. Now, as I said, the web app syncs seamlessly with our mobile app here. So we can go to the My Prospects tab, and we can see all of our notes, all of our lists, all of our tags, etc. So if we need to access something like our Canadian gold projects that we saved to earlier, we can easily bring all of that up quickly without having to research for it. If you do need to search for it, again, you can pull up this advanced filter, same as on the web app, and just type in everything we need here. So we can either type it or scroll it. There's Canada there. All right, so we got Canada. Again, we got gold. Submit. There we go. And that's going to bring all of that up. Easy, same as on the web app. And again, they sync back and forth. So if you add something to your list on the mobile app, it's going to show up on the web app. So that's how our mobile app looks. Jess, you want to open it up for some Q&A? What do you think?
Yep, happy to.
Alrighty, so I do see one here. About the recording of the webinar. Yes, we are going to record the webinar, and we'll have that available as well. We also have Gotham Iyer here, our head of corporate development. So please feel free to ask him any questions. He's the guy with all the knowledge there. Gotham, do you want to say hi to everybody, maybe? How way they feel?
Absolutely. No, it's wonderful. Yeah, it's really great webinar. Very excited to see everyone join us today, and hope to see everyone subscribe to our platform. At the end of the day, one thing that I will say is that our platform really helps save time. So you're not going to be spending 10, 15 minutes looking up data, looking through CDAR, going through technical reports that can be, very dense, 300, 500 pages. We make it very easy to access data, especially your project-related fundamental data like production, cash costs, all-in sustaining costs, et cetera. And, if you work in a corporate development or an IR type role where you may need to do some calculations like your net present value calculations, we make it super simple to do, a very basic back of the napkin calculation that you can base your analysis on. I will say that one of the more exciting features that we've added recently is the open text search, which Jess went over at the end there. The open text search really allows you to dig deep into technical reports, especially, and look at specific deposit types. So if you want to just isolate projects that are, narrow vein or your porphyry type deposits, you can search directly within a technical report and pull out those projects specific to the deposit type that you like or that you're looking for.
Yeah, that's really, really awesome. I do see a question here from James. What does the drilling stage look like for copper? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again once I get all of our chat boxes and everything all moved around here. Pull this up. All right. So again, we're going to go ahead and clear these filters. All right. So if we're looking for copper drilling stage, we're just going to go ahead and into our advanced search here. So we're going to search for copper. And let's look for target drilling. Copper is one of my absolute favorite minerals. So excited about this. We got lots of projects here to check out all over the world. And this globe is really easy to spin. It's pretty intuitive. You just grab it and hold it. And then you use your scroll wheel to zoom in or out, which is really handy. South America. All right. There we go. So we've got Kabako. Oh my gosh, if I don't butcher the names. So we've got tons of them. Lots of good outlook for copper projects. I personally think anyways, something I'm excited about. Jess, anything you want to highlight from a demo standpoint or anything like that?
Nope. Just want to thank everyone for their time. We'll stay on for a couple more minutes, and you'll all get a follow-up email with the link to the recording as well as the coupon code for your extended trial. So look out for that.
One thing that I want to add is in terms of the stock exchanges that we do cover right now, it's the TSX, the TSXV, the ASX. So all of these publicly traded companies, we're actually in the process of finalizing mining companies that are listed in New York. So hopefully that'll be done by the end of the year. And we're looking to add next year your Johannesburg, your Joburg South African companies, London, and any other exchanges as well. We also have data from a few private companies that have partnered with public companies on projects, but we will eventually be looking to add in the private companies as well, like your Codelco, for example, just to complete the entire mining universe.
Really gives you a full picture of the mining industry as we continue to grow. It's fun to see. So awesome. I don't see any more questions. So thank you so much again, everybody, for joining us. And if you have any questions, feel free to send us an email or anything like that, and we'd be more than happy to help you out. We look forward to seeing you all on the platform. We can't wait to hear your feedback, and I hope it makes your life a heck of a lot easier.